Hello! A month ago, I stood in this very kitchen and shared with you when we shredded some cabbage, had some salt, we placed it in a mason jar and put a lid on it and placed it in this cabinet right below here. I also put a little calendar notification, and now the month has come up upon us. 4 weeks has gone by just like that, and our cabbage and salt has now turned into sauerkraut. So today I thought I'd share with you how I knew it was ready, and as well some ways to incorporate it into your daily diet. I'm Rachel Romaine. Welcome to another Wellness Wednesday on Present Day Wellness, where we encourage the health of you and your partner as you go on to make a baby. We're really focused on preconception care and want to encourage a healthy couple to make a healthy baby. So back to the sauerkraut. I wanted to again show you what we used. We used a little fermentation lid and a mason jar, and really simple. We just shredded some cabbage and salt. We placed a little outer leaf. I don't know if you remember that from last time. I'll link the video below in the comments. We placed that on top of the shredded cabbage, placed a little weight to keep it all down, and let it ferment for 4 weeks. So how did I know it was ready? Well, one of the things that I knew it was ready is because I tasted it. One can taste the sauerkraut anytime that you want. You don't have to wait 4 weeks to see if it's really ready. So you can taste it every week and see if it develops into the flavors that you'd like. They tend to go from less salty to more complex and sour. And you also know by the texture. So it gets a little bit softer, but it still has a crunch to it. You want to make certain that there is some crunch to your vegetables in your ferment, because if there isn't, if it happens to go too soft or too slimy, then you know the fermentation is headed in the wrong direction. The other thing, so we have the time that it took. So again, I like to go for about a month, because I'm allowing all the beneficial organisms to grow and multiply, and I also like the flavor of it. So you want to have the time, the texture, if a little bit of crunch, and the taste. The other thing that I wanted to share with you about how I knew it was ready is, again, I've shown you before, I think on the very first one, where we had the bubbles that were coming up. And so this is what it looked like, and you can still see the bubbles are still occurring even in the unopened ferment. And then how would I incorporate it into my diet if it was the very first time that I was utilizing it? Well, like all things, any foods that you're introducing into your daily regimen, you want to go low and you want to go slow. So I might just even first start with a tablespoon of the brine and see how I respond to that. And that's just the solution that the cabbage has been fermenting in. So I could use that in a dressing, or I could just, again, take it as a little, you might be seeing that as a spoonful. You might see them in the store as a sauerkraut shot. The other way that I can incorporate it is I can always just put it to this little bit, about a teaspoon or so, on the side of my plate and try it with a meal that I already know that I respond well to. The reason that you want to introduce low and slow is because some people have some more healing to do with their gut, whether it's they have SIBO or they have histamine responses. You want to see what your particular response to a food is. Anytime anyone suggests that, oh, this is the best food for you, you have to see what that is like for you particularly. Okay, so we got the taste, the time, the texture, how to introduce it into your daily diet. There's some ideas. You can put it in cut avocado in half and put it in the center. You can use it as a dressing, as I mentioned. I love it on salads. One of my favorite salads is carrot, ginger, apple, and sauerkraut. Of course, it goes well with corned beef if you happen to eat meat. You can use it with tuna salad or egg salad, and there's so many ways that you can introduce sauerkraut into your daily diet. And like always, it's just a little bit. You can only need 1 or 2 tablespoons per day to help increase and diversify your own microbiome. And then I also wanted to invite, if you had any comments or questions, anything about sauerkraut, please don't hesitate to ask. I will be shifting these Wellness Wednesdays to the first, third, and if there happens to be a fifth Wednesday in the month. So I'll be doing them every other week now so that I can focus on really finding some targeted information for you, as well as offering my services in a different capacity. So I thank you for joining these Wellness Wednesdays thus far. It's been a whole year now. I'm really excited that you've been here, and I look forward to offering you more and more services over the coming years. Okay, take care everyone, and please, again, comment or share or like. Let me know what you think of these Wellness Wednesday videos, and if you have any questions or topics that you'd like to see covered. Take care. Bye-bye.